All right, guys. Well, welcome to the tour of a slightly larger tiny home. I'm Justin.
Eric.
And that's Eric, of course. And just want to go through our schedule. We're going to do we're going to replay the video of this home we're in. This is a Denali model. Eric did a walkthrough this morning. There's been some issues with some choppy videos, so we recorded the video. We're going to play that, screen share that for you, and then Eric's going to talk about that model. And then from there, we're going to get into some of the other models that we've done, show you guys some pictures. Talk a little bit about the modular part of things. We mostly do park models as well. That's what we're in today. And then finish up with some question and answer.
I'm fired up. You fired up?
Heck yeah.
Let's do it, guys.
Guys, any questions, if you can hold them to the end, that'll be great. We're going to start this live stream video of our Denali model, the one that we're sitting in right now. This is a full-time 400 square feet park model that the customer lives in and uses, and it's in a community of small homes here just south of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So just kind of give you guys an update on what that looks like. So give me a second. We're going to screen share this here. Eric, keep talking.
All right. Sorry, guys. Getting some other equipment set up. I'm excited, guys. We've actually been on the road here for the past week since Monday. Justin and I had a road trip out to Rhode Island. So we are excited for this. Been watching everyone else. You guys have been doing a stellar job. We're happy we're last. So we've got all the tricks and tips from everyone, and we really appreciate that. So we're excited. Hope you guys like the Denali here. This is a great model, fan favorite. We're in the customer's house here. If she walks in or out, we told her, it's her home. She can come on in and out. But if you hear any noises, that's what it is.
All right, guys, and
let's do it.
Here we go.
All right, guys. So as what you're looking at here is our Denali model. This is a park model RV. This is our kind of wheelhouse. This is exactly what we do. This is what we feel we're known for. Our customers really come to us for what I call a not so tiny home. As many of you know, a park model is 400 square feet. This Denali is what we get from our customers is that the exterior aesthetics of the architectural roof lines and the different palette winner for us. So you can see this has our standard 6-foot front porch. We did do some upgraded railing with the Dura-Rail glass there. What we're going into here now is this is the cedar wavy edge siding. That is an upgrade. Definitely a little bit more maintenance, right, Jay? I mean, doing it. This unit's about 5.5 years old. And then that's going to be complemented with some vertical cedar. That's on that.
1x4, 1x6, 1x8, all channel lap cedar.
So, I mean, that's looking really good for a 5-year stain right there. You said it yesterday. We use deck stain on the walls, right?
Yeah. And higher UV rating.
Yeah. So instead of just using typical exterior, stain, we use the deck rated stuff, and it helps us out. Gives it a little bit better longevity. You can see the woodpeckers tore the crap out the piece of cedar up top there, but here's a little look at our Fujitsu mini split. We standard use our Fujitsu mini split heat pumps. They're going to work efficiently here in the Midwest to right around -15, and then they're really going to start to struggle with the heat. And you'll see on the inside, we supplement that with an back. We have our standard back porch. It's 4 feet on one side, 5 on the other. It also has a door off of the master bedroom. We have that beautiful spiral staircase that really gives it the extra, I think, exterior architectural design. Some people do opt out and just do a regular stairs on site, but the spiral staircase is definitely what kind of makes you turn your head back and say, what the heck is that? So up above, that's going to be a 13x12 upper balcony, and we can put like a hot tub up there.
Yeah, we do a soft tub up there, so it's rated for that extra weight if you guys are looking to do something else up top.
So this Denali, again, it's in a nice little community in Elkhorn, Wisconsin. It's being used as a vacation home. You can see up top, she's not even quite ready with all of her summer stuff. So she's actually working outside as we're doing this, getting everything ready for the summer. So the upper balcony, it's a huge win. Everyone loves that. You got a lot of height. I think you're about 13 feet off the ground when you go up there. So this particular model has 3 entrances. It was actually a show model. This is a model that we had built and we took all over. I mean, this thing was probably, what, 400 or 500 miles on the road?
Yeah, more than that, 2,000.
Minnesota, down to Dubuque, Iowa. it's been all around. So it just really shows the testimony of strength with the interior, no drywall cracking. So we're walking up here to our go inside, showing a little bit more of that vertical application cedar. Again, the sun exposure isn't as bad on that side, so it looks even better. We did do a gutter on this unit just because of the pitch of the roof there. This has the 3 doors because of the shows. Again, all of these windows you'll see here, these are going to be Pella Architect Series windows, so they have the wood interiors. And then up the back here, we're going to hop on to the back porch. This is going to be off the master suite. We'll show you the master door here. That's where you would enter. We do have the schlag there. 2 casements off of the we get from Iron Shop, company out of Pennsylvania. Really nice product there. Duradeck is going to be the product that we use on all of our upper decks and lower decks. It's a commercial grade vinyl membrane. It's actually glued and heat welded down. Hit it with a pressure washer and it's good as new. It's a great product. You have the nice little hobbit door up there. That's a Pella hobbit door, I guess is what I'll call it. It's just going to be an actual, we busted it now. So this was a show model that what we have you see there is not even what we used. Now it actually has a doorknob and it's actually hinged like a regular door. So that was just something that we learned from as we moved on. Views with this, I mean, we have so many Denali's out there, some looking over lakes, some overlooking, farmland, and some in little communities like this. So that 13 feet off the ground, you're typically the highest one in the community. So you a little bit up close look here. This is a McElroy steel, commercial grade, standing seam, all hidden fastener steel roof. Really nice product. That rib, what size is that rib?
1 3/4.
That 1 3/4 rib definitely gives you that architectural feature as far as a little bit beefier, but from the distance, it's a game changer. Going down the spiral staircase here, out because it's just a little bit weird. But I like it. I really do. It saves some space. Walking off of that back porch, we're going to go towards the front of the house now. Again, that little bump in there, guys, 400 square feet, that's all we got. So it's a little planter area. Everyone uses it differently, but that's why we have it in there if you're wondering. Again, just getting a better look at the exterior aesthetics of this as we walk up onto the deck. We're going to take a little bit of a view from the front here to show you those upper transom windows where we also have those red cedar shakes featured. Honestly, bring this together so much. Now we'll walk up on the front deck. Again, we have the Duradeck, the Dura-Rail, all the Pella windows, and now we have the built-in blinds. Okay, I'm going to open this door here, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit how these work. I like them. You don't have to worry about cleaning them. The dogs, putting their nose in them, the kids. The louvers are on the inside. We've had pretty good success with them. Not a lot of hardware problems. So I do like them a lot, and it doesn't have to, then you don't have to add something on the inside. So as we walk in here, I'm going to adjust shortly to give you guys a better view. Again, a customer is living in this. This is their full-time. Us and I are right now, we're actually sitting at the bar. So to kind of give you an idea, just a quick look over here. Beautiful electric fireplace. We're going to do 6-inch bump out, and we're going to either tile it, stone it. We'll do a nice, not necessarily a live edge, but some sort of natural wood mantle above for the TV. Now, again, this is for someone who just 200 square feet, it just doesn't work. This unit's just short of 14 feet wide, guys. It gives you that full width, and it full size amenities that most consumers are accustomed to. Some people just can't go that small. We build travel trailers, Jay, right? But I mean, the park models are what most people look at and say, hey, they're coming in thinking, I don't even know if I can do this. But then they hop in something like this. You got the 13-foot tall ceilings, all the light shining in. It's hard not to say, you know what? This is way better than I thought. So a lot of features in here. This full kitchenette, guys, this kitchen's bigger than my kitchen at home. I mean, it's all Whirlpool appliances.
It's huge, guys. I mean, make justice, but it's a big kitchen.
And it's packed. I mean, you have your vented washer and dryer. Okay, that is a single combo unit. When we do the combo units, we definitely do the vented units. Full size 36-inch Whirlpool fridge. This even has a dishwasher. So when we had built this for the shows, we weren't sure how it was going to be afterwards. So we had prepped for a lot of things, and this customer did just choose to add the washer and dryer where we prepped for it, as well as the dishwasher. So that's something that we took care of for. Again, plenty of counter space in here. You have the bar style seating. There's 4 nice stools. Justin and I are on one here. You got the room right. This is someone living in it, and it just gives you guys kind of the perception of, hey, this is what all your stuff in it. So the upper loft there, customer just had some of her grandkids stay over, so it's a little bit messy up there, but no big deal. Now this particular model, we did do a ladder, so that's a library style ladder. Pull it right over to the opposite side, and it'll kick back down on a 45. You can also opt out for a stairs. Now we're going to walk into the master bedroom with the master bath. Now this is the full-size bathroom here. Solid surface countertops, fully tiled shower. What's the dimensions on this, Jay? We're roughly 5.5 by 10, 9.5?
5.5. Yep.
So this is what we would consider our typical size bathroom. Again, full-size shower, Kohler fiberglass shower module on the basin there. Really nice. Came with the stool bench, for the ladies to either sit down, shave your legs. Nice little features. Now in here, this is all clear finished maple trim and doors. We have the 3-panel doors, all made hardwood flooring. Now this is the master bedroom here. We have some built-ins, of course, above the bed. As you see on the floor, with our patented floor system, we actually have in-floor duct heating. So there's actually duct work that runs all throughout the floor. And in this particular home, I believe there's 5 registers on the floor, to where once your mini split turns on, there's 2 fans in the floor system that kick on, and they're going to push air throughout the entire house. So you see that there is one on each side of the master bed. We have a nice little built-in area here. Again, the show model wasn't built to optimize space by any means, so we knew a lot of our customers do go with a full-size walk-in closet or something of such if it's going to be a full-time living application. I'd say our split's about 40% full-time living, 40% secondary homes, and the rest are either rental properties or mother-in-law suites. Then this is going to be your door off of the master bedroom onto your porch. It's about 5.5 feet by the master with that 45 angle, and then you have the 4 foot by the door. We're going to do a quick little once-over of the house here that we walk through. Bedroom, bathroom, hallway, going into the living and kitchen area, which we find is most important for entertainment. And I'm going to do a quick attempt here to show you. Grandkids left it a little messy, but you get the idea. We're about, I think, 4.5 feet up on the high side of the loft. We had it prepped for a TV, some built-ins up there. But this should give you a good idea of what our park models are like. This is a very typical floor plan. Again, they're opened up all differently, but this is one of the Denali's. It's our best seller. We do a lot of them, and we do have many different floor plans based on how you as the customer is going to use the model. So hope you guys got a better feel for what a, again, not so tiny home looks like.
Yeah, guys, those videos choppy. We will post this on our website and also on our YouTube. So it seems like some people were doing okay, and some people weren't. So, all right. Some people can't hear us. All right. We are going to jump to some pictures here of some of our modular stuff and also some other tiny homes. So,
modular?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Let's see what we got here. So let me minimize this.
So modular, guys, we are from the heart. Our founding company, Vertical Works Inc., was opened up in 2005, 2006, and we've been a full-size custom home builder since then. In 2015, 2016, we opened up Utopian Village as a what we would call luxury tiny home builder, focusing on really park models. And we decided that all of the same standards and quality features that we had in our full-size custom homes, anywhere from 600 to, I mean, we did 5,000 square foot house last year. So it really doesn't matter. All the carpenters in our factory, it doesn't matter if it's a park model Utopian Villa or if it's going to be a custom 3,000 square foot modular home. It's Kohler fixtures, Pella windows and doors, Siegel LED lighting, Sherwin-Williams paint product, Merilec cabinetry, and the quality is all the same. So of course we build to the RVIA standard, but with our patented floor system, we can build any of our villas to be. So whether it be for an ADU or for just a small home where you have an area that isn't zoned or you have a low square footage minimum requirement, we can do a smaller home.
Yeah, so this picture here, guys, this is 800 square feet. This would be considered modular. It is going to be on a permanent foundation. The one restriction really with this modular stuff is that it has to be specific to where it's going. So it has to meet all the local codes. So for us at Utopian Villas, we don't go all over the United States with these just because they all have to be certified by a third party. And it's a lot more difficult, to do that. So, So these are just some pictures. We're just scrolling through here for you guys to see, just showing you really what modular can be. Again, this is 800 square feet. Some of the interior shots here. This is a 2-story home. Again, modular. Now, this is a tiny home talk, so this is getting quite a bit away from the tiny part of things. But again, showing you guys what modular is. So, it's not on wheels. It's built just like you'd build a site-built home, and it can be 1 module. It can be 20 modules. It really doesn't matter.
That's right. So this is a beautiful chalet on a lake lot. The garage portion is built on site, and I believe we did a bonus room above the garage with this one as well.
Yep.
So we call that one the firehouse. It was ex-retired fire chief in Milwaukee.
Yep. This one here, this is another 2-story home. These are just some of the modules that go down the road, and this is what they look like. Again, this is more of a house, not a tiny home. Again, just trying to show you guys on site here and putting this all together. So this is a home that we did out in Iowa. It was 5 modules that basically developed this whole plan that you see, guys.
So when it comes to Utopian Villas, again, we don't service all over the United States when it comes to a full-size home. We actually just did a Q&A talk a few weeks ago about that. Anything that's 1,000 square feet or under, you can give us a call, and we're going to figure out if we need to or if we're able to build it for you and ship it. But a lot of the bigger stuff is just going to be local to Wisconsin.
Yeah, absolutely. Another modular home. This is a big one. Eric had mentioned this. This is about 6,000 square feet.
Yep.
And this was 7 modules. Again, very big. Modern farmhouse. That is kind of the trend here in the Midwest right now, is this modern farmhouse look, black windows, white siding, board and batten in the gables. So I'll show you guys a couple pictures here with what this stuff looks like. So again, all modular. So again, different than a lot of the other talks that we've had. I'm talking about the tiny home stuff. So again, just showing you the other side of what can be done. So, and then a couple other pictures here on more of the smaller homes on the park models. Just jumping back to those for you guys. And Eric walked them through this stuff here.
So this here, guys, that's going to be one of our cedar breaks models. That is going to be also a unit that is in Wisconsin. We just actually delivered one to Minnesota as well. Beautiful double-sided fireplace on the front. You can see that's an LP Smart Side with diamond coat finish, exterior shakes. That's going to be a sun space 4-track, that's a 2-track screened in 3-season room here. So all the stone, that was all done in the factory, ships wherever it's going, whether it be Wisconsin, Minnesota, California, Texas, New York. This is actually a villa that we stopped at just the other day. This is in Dundee, New York, on the Finger Lakes. Beautiful unit. As you can see, it's a very tight lot. It goes right into the cliff there. This is one in Minnesota. We did some exterior vertical tile that also has the 4-track sun space room on it. A little bit different, but very nice unit. This is another Denali that we did. We kind of did a bump out with the spiral staircase on the back that features LP Smart Side. We also have an 8-foot screen-in porch. This is going to be a master bedroom of that Denali you saw from Dundee, New York. The living room, huge couch. I mean, couch is absolutely ridiculous. Massive couch. So
Yeah, for something in 400 square feet, I think that's the biggest we've seen a customer.
And they bought that as we were building, because again, we do full custom plan sets. So you're going to get a plan set with all your exterior, interior renderings, layout, locations, window, door, call out, everything. That's going to be the Duradeck with the sun space there. So a 4-season room. That's a 10-footer. That's a little bit of overview of a vacation home of a Denali. This is a loft picture here, actually, of the unit that we're in right now. This is the home we're in. Another picture of the home we're in. That's the loft. This is another Denali model, kind of a little bit breakfast nook there. We had a slide-out drawer for the dog bowl, a little bit more of a galley-style hallway kitchen. Bathroom of the Denali that we had in New York. This is going to be a villa that we sent to Bend, Oregon. This is a rental property. It's available for rental. That
kitchen is amazing.
Crazy colors, right, guys? It's crazy colors, but beautiful kitchen. This is a Denali that we just shipped to Reno, Nevada. That's in a resort there, River West Resort. That's available for rent as well. It's right on the Truckee River. That's a beautiful layout of one of the Cedar Breaks models that the customer had chose. That's a better picture right there. You have that wood palette backsplash, a very nice farm-style sink and a matte black finish, all full-size appliances. That's actually a Murphy bed that you see there. Very nice. This is the bathroom that we just saw here in the Denali.
You guys keep in mind, these are all park models. These are all 400 square feet homes. Yep. So this is all what you're seeing.
I'm glad you said that, because we were getting back and forth with the modular. Yeah. Everything you're seeing now, that's all going to be our park models. And this is what one of our park models looks like.
That's what they look like going down the road.
How many drivers do we have?
2 drivers, Eric.
And how far does that run off the ground?
12 inches.
12 inches. So we have an adjustable hitch on that semi to kind of help with the variation of the road. Beautiful unit here. This is going to be a villa that's featured in South Carolina. It's actually a reception, more of a commercial build. I love it. Nice little splash of color on the exterior. And the inside is set up completely for a reception hall. So this is actually going to be a vacation pool house, guest house.
Eric, that's on a trailer.
That is on a trailer. Wow. That is on a trailer.
Yeah.
Looks great. Love it. Some of our customers just kill it with the when they dress these things up, so they help us. Now this is the inside of the one in South Carolina. It's just a reception office. This is kind of where the client can see it's a little bit more of a commercial setup. Beautiful, beautiful open space. Beautiful 3-panel Pella slider door. Nice pallet wall with the electric fireplace. Commercial square tiles on this unit. I really like the galvanized piping they did on the exterior. This is a nice upgraded bathroom. We did the Kohler choreograph. We have that Colby and Colby window there.
Sliding window.
That's a bar-style sliding window, completely sealed to the weather. Valley Forge features a nice master ensuite balcony that you see. It's right off the master bedroom. It's just all you need to have a cup of coffee and enjoy the scenery. So really, really nice with the interiors here.
And that's what we got for pictures, guys. I know there's a ton of questions coming in, so we only have about 6 minutes left. So fire away. We're going to go through some of the questions you guys have here and try to answer. If we don't get to your questions at all, please reach out to us. Utopian-villas.com is our website. Info@utopian-villas.com. If you just want to send us a question, we'd be happy to answer that for you.
Yeah. Well, so let's get to some here. What do we got?
Yeah. So we got
VRBO. That's all customer stuff. We don't personally do any of that. We're too busy building villas, but most of them are all on Airbnb, VRBO. River West Resort is the one in Reno. That's another one that you can rent through.
Absolutely. Yep. I know there was some of you guys asking the cost of the Denali models. They start at $106,000 and then go up from there. It just depends on options, right, Eric?
Yeah, I mean, a typically fully loaded Denali, fully loaded, you're going to be in that 150, 160 range. Denali is our most expensive model right now. We launched some new ones that are probably going to $110 to $130, $135.
Yep.
And then, of course, you have some that get higher, some that get lower, and then you have our travel trailers that are a little bit less than that as well, a lot of bit less on the size.
Julia, you asked about module sizes. Typically 16 feet in width as a max, and then up 60 feet long on those.
We like to keep the modules. If it's going to be just a small home, 800 square feet is really good, because I try to get 2 bedrooms, 2 baths in there because we have to worry about comparables and all of that stuff with your bank and financing and everything like that. So it helps for equity in the property since it is a permanent attached unit to the foundation, a home. We try to get the 800. Any bigger than that, we have to go to 2 modules typically because you can only make it look so good at 800 square feet with 1 module.
Yeah. Question in regards to bathtubs. Yeah, we can definitely do a bathtub. You know,
we've been getting that question a lot.
Yeah, it's weird because in our park models, we've only done a bathtub once. Everybody takes a shower. I don't know why, but we can definitely do a bathtub.
It's standard.
It can be a soaking tub if you want. It can be, a tub shower like you have in a traditional home. But for some reason, people just go with that shower unit. So
that's been the thing. A lot of bathtub questions.
Yeah. Let's see here. What else we got?
Financing. We'll touch on that, guys. We don't finance in-house, but yes, we do have work with a lot of different lenders on the financing side. We also, guys, anyone out there, what our challenges are this: customers have financing and where to put it. We actually just came out with a complimentary roadmap. If you guys want to go onto our website or DM us, whatever you'd like to do, I'd probably go on the website and fill out the request. Just type in roadmap in the comments, and we'll go ahead and get you your complimentary roadmap. It's something we set up to help you and your customers even. Doesn't have to be for a Utopian Villa. Find a place to put their tiny home. That we just finished that.
Yeah. Question in regards to shells. We don't really do shells. It's difficult under the RVI certification that meet the ANSI code. We do have to complete them in order for them to be inspected. We can do some travel trailer shells, but we just don't get a ton of demand for those. So,
yeah, as far as foundation base, yeah. So all of our villas, if you have, I'll give you a situation quickly, and we have a lot of good FAQ videos that are going out about a lot of this stuff, guys. If you wanted a Denali 400 square feet on a foundation, we can do that. As long as you have a piece of land that is zoned that you can have a 400 square foot home, we can build the same Denali with our patented floor system. It's already built for IRC compliance, and we can put it onto a pier system, a crawl space, pretty much anything but slab on grade.
Yeah, absolutely. Can we see your models in person, Maria, in Wisconsin?
Factory tour getaway.
Factory tour getaway. That's where we got. So we always have stuff going on in the factory. It can always be different models, right, Eric? Yep. It just depends what customers.
It's always. And you might even catch a modular or two. So any customer that's interested, fly out, make a vacation of it. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, do your thing. Whether it's the hotel, all that, save your receipts, save your gas, your food. We will go ahead and we'll deduct all that from the invoice cost because we want you to get out here and see it. And we also have our plant that's going to be open up in Austin, Texas, 40 minutes outside of Austin, Texas.
Jan, do make foundation homes? Yeah, that's really going to get into where you're putting it. It's the cities and counties really dictate what they're going to allow and not allow. But yes, we can definitely put those on a foundation and design them and build them for that if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, we got about 45 seconds left. Again, utopian-villas.com is where all our information is. info@utopian-villas.com if you have any questions for Eric and I.
Social media,
Facebook.
Social media, guys, we've been making a really big push here. Let's go through our list really quick. We'll finish it up with this. We try to put out good content like this. We try to be interactive, get your guys' stuff. We have a lot of people DMing us for our Q&As. We take your feedback and we try to give it back to you. So we've been doing every Monday through Friday, we do something special for you guys. So Monday we have product spotlight. We'll do a specific product that we use, don't use, we like, and we'll do a feature on it. That's Justin's he started the show. Tuesday we do question and answer session with Eric, kind of doing what we're doing now. We answer your guys' questions. In-depth FAQ is really what it is. Wednesday, we have behind the build. We'll do a behind the build in the factory as we're building, kind of seeing the structure as it's being built. We'll wrap up really quick here. Thursday, we got Throwback Thursday, past pictures, things of that nature. Friday, we've been launching a new model every week, which has just been nuts. So for the past 5 weeks, we've been launching models.
We got 5 more models coming out, so stay tuned for that.
After that, Friday will be something else, but Chris and Justin just keep pumping out models. So it's really interesting. We do full detailed walkthroughs, most of them full twin motion, interior, exteriors. These guys will blow your mind when it comes to that stuff.
Guys, hey, thanks so much again. We want to get off, let you jump back to the next presenter in line here. And any questions, please reach out to us. We'd be happy to help.
Thanks so much, guys. I hope you got some good value out of this. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to call Eric, Justin, Utopian Villas.
See you guys later.